Can you hear me?
How are you?
Hi, I am good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I
That is
just came
good.
back from a fashion show that I
How was
decided
it?
it was beautiful that I decided to go to this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a last minute decision, but I'm glad I did because guess what? The models were all grandmas.
Yay! Love it, love it, love it.
Right? Those are my peeps. Oh my
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. That
So
is good.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So, but
Yes.
yeah, so let's do this first.
Mhm.
Let me tell you about my organization, Grandma's 2.0. Have you been to my website?
Yes, I looked over it yesterday,
Oh
your
yeah.
Instagram, so I've been
So what
looking.
do you think? What do you
I
think?
love it. I love it. I love the concept. I love, because older folks always think, or especially my grandma, she's like, I can't wear this. I'm too old
Right,
to do this. I
right.
just love that, you can do anything, put it on, just go. I love it. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
As long as it makes you feel good about
Feel
who you
good.
are, that's what's most important, right? It's not what
Yeah.
society says. So we're dispelling all those myths, honey. So
Right.
so let's talk about you. So
Yes, ma'am.
first, I always like to say that just give a little intro to the 2.0 Grandmas podcast because this
Mhm.
podcast is all about grandmas. I like to say it's for grandmas, it's about grandmas, and it's by a grandma. But
Mhm.
however, today Jada Phillips is not a grandma world, okay?
Yeah.
Her boys are young,
Yes.
so nope, she's not a grandma.
Yes. Yes.
I was so enamored by you and your personality when I met you at the
Oh,
Tabitha Brown event. The I did a
oh,
new thing, her birthday tour.
yes.
That I'm like, oh my God, I love your spirit. And
Oh,
so I
thank
just
you.
wanted to talk to you a little bit more to get to know you because remember I said to you, I said, girl, you're a celebrity now,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yes,
so I
ma'am.
want to be one of the first to interview you because there will be others, okay? And I
Yes.
said, okay, I need to be the first, one of the first to interview her because I just thought that your spirit was so warm and welcoming and very down to earth. And you remind me a lot. And that I don't know Tabitha personally at
Yeah.
all, right? But
Mhm.
when I see her on TV, when I hear about her, hear things about her, and I read her first book, she impressed me as a person that's very down to earth, right? It's
Mhm.
like she would talk
Yeah.
to anybody.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, right? And
Yeah.
so, and some people, everybody's not like that though. Unfortunately,
Mhm.
everybody's not like that. And
Mhm.
so I was thinking when I met you, wow, she seems a lot like Tabitha's personality. Just very friendly, down to earth, talk to
Yeah.
people, it doesn't matter. Because you could have been, you just got a total makeover. You
Right.
just been on stage with Tabitha Brown. You could have been right
Thinking
up on
I'm that girl. Right. No, but yeah, I was just in shock. I was just blessed, because,
Yes.
you know, like I said,
How
I know
did that make
everybody
you
has,
feel?
I still think about it to this day. I'm like, wow. Like
Right?
me, because it was hundreds of people that she could have chose out of, at least for my location for Richmond.
Right.
So they would kept telling me, there was over hundreds of people that were, people were nominating other people, even themselves and stuff like
Uh-huh.
that. So I was just so grateful because it was just crazy because I was like, I need to, you know, spruce myself back up, get a haircut, do something. I want to do, something new because I just felt so down and so low.
Yeah.
So and then my godmom slash cousin will always send me Miss Tabitha Brown's, her motivational videos every day. So I was
Uh-huh.
like, one day I was like, let me just go ahead and keep following her so I don't have to keep going through the messages and all this stuff. So
Right, right,
I
right.
followed her page and I say it's a coincidence. The first post that I saw was her saying she was coming to Richmond, Virginia for her book tour. And I was like, what? Let's go, let's go. We got the tickets and everything. But at the time, I didn't know that she was doing a makeover. I had missed that post at the time.
Uh-huh.
And then my godmom was like, Jada, you're not going to believe what I did. And I'm like, what did you do? I'm like, what did you do? She was like, now Miss Tabitha Brown wants to, have some people to win makeovers, and you won one of them for Richmond, Virginia. And I just sat there and I was like, God is good.
Yes, all
That's
the
all
time.
I could. That's all I could do was sit there. It was just like, y'all do not understand. Y'all do not understand. I was so, felt down. Of course, I lost my mom. It will be 4 years coming up soon. But it's still hard. Wanting to talk to her. Wanting to,
Right.
that was my best friend. So
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
I need to do something that, makes me feel like not totally 100% me, but makes me feel a little better. So, like I said, I'm so grateful and so grateful for the team that was behind it, because they made me feel good.
yeah. That was such a beautiful thing for her to do, to to even extend that to people. That
Yes,
was beautiful. I love
yes,
it when people use their platforms to help others, right?
hmm,
Because that's really what it's all about.
right,
I believe too much is given, much is required, right?
hmm,
And that's how I try to live my life. So if somebody asks me for something and I can give it to them, I give it to them. Or I try to make connections for people because I think that's most likely what God would want me to do. You know what I mean?
right,
So I
yeah,
love the fact that she is doing that in the different on her tour and different places she's going, because that's a beautiful thing. To
mm,
not only did she help you, but she helped Sassy Jones,
don't
she helped the makeup artist,
Miss
and she was
Davita,
giving
yep,
the
Miss-
host, like she had a different host at 7, but the 7
yes,
this girl is just helping everybody. I
yes,
love that. I love that. I mean, it's such a beautiful, beautiful thing because a lot of people don't do that. They keep everything hoarded, close
yeah,
to
keep,
that. So she is a
hmm,
beautiful spirit. And I was like, oh my God, this is so wonderful. And I mean, I've just been posting the pictures of the picture that she and I did. And I didn't realize that the young lady, she took my phone and she said, I'm gonna take pictures. I'm like, okay. Because I mean, I would have been there like, wait a minute, wait.
right,
Trying to do a selfie, right? Not
right,
knowing what I'm doing. And so I love that she took the phone and said, let me do it. And she just did it and she just took pictures and she did a video. Oh my God. I mean, that video is invaluable to me, right?
right, right.
So even though I didn't get a makeover or anything, I feel just as special because I got to talk.
Yeah,
And guess what? You remember how we were? I think you were in line before us, right?
for the to sign the book,
No,
or
what was it for? So remember we went up the stairs and everything?
yeah, to sign the
Yeah,
book. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And we didn't have VIP tickets or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
We just kept hanging around hoping somebody would feel bad for us. And
Well,
praise
yeah,
God they did.
they
Right?
right,
Right?
right.
And I was like, see, that's what I love because a lot of people would not have done that. And this little girl said, well, are you guys in line? We were like, well, we don't have. She said, well, are you in line? "Well, yeah, we're in line. We tried our best. Right? But if if you tell us to go, we understand. And my
Right.
friend that was with me, she knows Tabitha's stepmom. We all went to the same college.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't friends with them. We were in college, but I met them later, right?
Yeah,
And so
yeah,
I
yeah.
met Pam later. And so it's so funny because Pam says, well, maybe we can get in by, doing that. So we just kept standing in line. I'm like, okay, well, you take care of that. I'll stand in line just in
Right.
case it doesn't work out.
Right. Just in case the backup.
We got to
Right.
play it B here, right? So, but yeah, it was such a wonderful, wonderful day, wonderful experience, and everything. And then I met the other Sassy Jones folks, and they're like,
Yes,
they
Miss
call themselves Sassy
Tina.
Nation and stuff.
Sassy Nation. Yes. Love them. I love
I'm
them.
like, wow, wow. So it was such a blessing for me to be there, and such a blessing to meet you. And I just love your
Thank
spirit. Now tell
you.
me about your family. Tell me about your boys. And
Yes, so my two amazing boys. I have a 3-year-old. His name is Assam, and then I have a 10-month-old. His name is Nadeem.
wow, you have
Um,
eight babies. Yeah.
Yes, I do. Baby babies. And well, my 10-month-old is going to be 11 months after planning. Well, I'm planning now his first birthday because
Uh-huh.
he'll be one in March on the 26th. So, yes, they're my pride and joys. They're everything to me. So, yeah.
Yes, yes, that's so special. Wow,
Thank you.
wow. Mm.
Yeah.
And now, see, if you said your mom passed about 4 years ago.
It's going to be 4 years, July 19th. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Mhm.
okay, okay. And she lived
Mhm.
in Richmond as well.
Yes, she did. Yes,
Okay.
she did. Yep, that was, I call her my twin. Yes, she did. But yeah, she did. She was very loving. I know, and every time I think about the makeover, because she loved Miss Tabitha Brown, because I've heard about Miss Tabitha before, but me being young, I'm like, okay, mom,
Right,
just
right, right.
me being me. But she always loved Miss Tabitha. So when I, heard that I got nominated and I won as well, I just thought of her. I could just hear her like, go, Jada, you did this. Let's do this. Let's do that. So I just kept smiling because I was like, y'all, that's just great. That
Yes,
really like brought light to my spirit. So
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes. And so, would you say that that changed your life?
Yeah,
Mm,
I would. It, like I said, it didn't give me a whole 180, but I
mm.
would say it it pushed me. It gave me a little bit of motivation,
Okay,
I
to
would
do what?
say.
What is next for Jada?
Basically, just to get back to my small business that I have. It's called Fine Attire Jeans Co. So basically, me just being around young, black, powerful women, seeing, the behind the scenes actually of what has to go on, and me just sitting there, just soaking up everything. That whole day, I was just soaking up all that energy, just soaking up all that knowledge that they, was just pouring out. And I was like,
Yes,
I can do this.
yes,
It just gave me that push, like, okay, Jada, you can do this.
yeah.
Just,
That was
you know,
actually a beautiful experience. You're right. Yeah,
yeah.
it really was. It was so funny. The young lady, there was a young lady that came down, and she was crying. She was
Mhm.
crying. I said, "You okay?" She said, "I just met Tabitha. I actually touched her." And I was like, "Oh my God!" Right? I mean, the impact,
Right.
was phenomenal. And this when we were downstairs, I think we were down there, maybe it was right before you guys came down and we started interacting with you because we
Mhm.
had gone, for some reason, we had gone out front. I don't know why. And that's where the little girl, she was just jumping and I was like, "Oh my God, you okay? You okay?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "I just met Tabitha. I actually touched her. She hugged me." I was like, "Oh my God." So we said, "Oh, we got to get upstairs." So, right.
Yes. Like her just I don't know, just her grace. And when she just walks in the room, it's just like, what?
Yeah.
Of course, I try not to be all starstruck, but no, she really has this presence that is just like, like you said, she's just loving, welcoming, you just feel comfortable, you
Yes.
know. Don't even have to speak to her, never said anything. You just feel like warm.
Right. Like she
And
said, my
said,
play cousins, right?
yeah,
Like you already know her, right? That was
yeah,
what was so, so
right.
wow, 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 wow. Now tell me, do you have a storefront or are you doing your fine attire online?
I am online right now. I'm trying to start off e-commerce. So, like I said, I took a little break after having my boys, but I'm getting back to my collections and everything here. So yeah, so I want everybody to be on the lookout here. They can follow me on Instagram. It's called Fine Attire Jeans Co. It's more of, I like to say my style is more between laid back, and I can be stylish here and there. So I like to have like a little edge to it. So,
Okay.
unisex, it would be, for all sizes. I've always wanted to cater into plus size jeans or denim, I should say, because of my mom as well. Because
Uh-huh.
my mom, before she got sick and everything, she would always say, "Oh, I can't wear this." I hate the "oh, I can't wear this." That
Right,
just used to,
right, right, right.
that used to just, get to me. So I'm like, you know what, mom? And I'm still going to do that for her, cater to all sizes, not just, the nice curvy, you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
that's why I said I'm gonna get back to it and do what I love, because that's what I love to do. So
Now, are you a,
yeah.
a designer? Or do you design the jeans?
Yes, I
Oh, nice.
design too. So yeah, that's why I'm in the works now, trying to get vendors and stuff that cater to me and all that. But yes, be on the lookout.
Okay,
Fine attire
perfect.
jeans.
So I
Yep.
want us to stay in touch.
Yes, ma'am.
Because one of the things I haven't secured it yet, but I'm in the process of securing some space. So to do my podcast, and I want to go beyond the podcast, and I want to be able to invite guests into the building,
Yeah, that'd
almost
be
like
great.
a Sherry Shepherd, Oprah kind of show thing,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
people come in and then there's a small audience and all of that.
Hmm.
Because I feel like, podcasts Zoom is fine. It's okay.
Yeah,
But there's nothing like being in the presence of people in the room. It's
yeah,
totally different. It's a totally different vibe, right?
yeah.
And so I want to do some of those kinds of things. And I also want to do a fashion show where, like I was saying earlier, all the models are grandmas.
Yeah, that would
And
be
I'm
amazing.
doing and I've done things on Zoom. Like I did there's a day called National Gorgeous Grandma's Day.
Hmm.
And so on that, what I did was we did a kind of an online experience, right? Where we had all the grandmas who they nominated themselves, they got likes on Facebook, da 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 da. And those with the most likes got prizes and all of that, and I gave each one of
Yeah,
them a crown and so forth and so on. Well, this year I want to do that face to face,
that's gonna be amazing.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yeah.
so, any grandma that that you think might be interested in nominating stuff, and I love to partner with you on just getting the word out, right?
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
I want, I say that it's for grandmas, by grandmas, about grandmas, but if grandmas didn't have grandkids and all these other people, they would, they would be grandmas, right? So it's a family kind of thing where you wanted to get the
Okay.
word out and you want everybody to put the word out
To
because
put the
everybody has a grandma or has had a grandma at some point in their lives, right?
Mhm.
And if so, that means that they can nominate their own grandma.
Right.
It
Yes,
just
that'd
doesn't
be
have to be a grandma
good.
that I know. Anybody can nominate a grandma because I want people to understand that grandmas are not, their time is not over. Some of them are
Right.
just getting started.
Just beginning. Yeah. Hello.
And I call
Yeah.
it the 2.0 version of themselves, right? So this
Right.
is the more advanced version. It's a finer version. We are redesigning who we are.
Oh,
And I tell you,
exactly.
it is a beautiful thing.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing
Yes.
because you would be so shocked at these ladies that I saw tonight walking in heels with their hats on, girl, and strutting their stuff. I mean, I was like,
Yes.
oh my God, these are my people.
Right.
And
Yes.
beautiful and poised, and I was like, wow. I mean, I have been so amazed at the different grandmas that I've met while doing
Hmm.
this work. I mean, I've met a grandma who was a DJ,
Oh, wow.
right?
Look, age is just the number.
That's all it
Age
is.
is just the number.
That is all it is, and so we're trying to, like I said, change the way people look at us and the way people think about us.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
have a grandma in my group who is a film producer who went to
Mm-hmm.
film school
Mm-hmm.
after she became a grandma, right? So these people doing these
Right.
things after they become
After.
right, not necessarily they weren't grandmas before. One woman
Right.
started her own interior design company,
Oh, that's amazing.
right?
That's
It's
amazing.
amazing the things that they're doing.
That's
And so we've
amazing.
been highlighting the different things that grandmas are doing so that people will know. Because again, like I said, we're trying to change the narrative. We're trying to
Hmm.
rewrite this thing and get a whole new vision for grandmas and what they're doing out there. Because again, I think we sometimes get a bad deal because everybody thinks, well, grandma, you need to go somewhere and sit down. Or the only thing that grandma can help you with,
Yeah.
give you money and baby, right? You know it. You know that's how people think about us. Grandma, can you babysit? Grandma, can you give me some money? And I'll pay you back.
Right.
Right.
Right. I know. But no,
So
yeah, more than that.
yeah,
I love
exactly.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so and people are working longer than ever before. You know,
Mhm.
like one lady was saying tonight, she said, people keep saying, when you gonna retire? I'm like, girl, why would I retire? I'm having fun over here. And that's what I always say. Why would I retire? I'm having fun.
If you're having fun, yeah, doing
Right.
something that you love.
Exactly. Why should I retire? Who says that I have to, right? So funny. I tell you, it's been really amazing. It's been really amazing, this work that I'm doing. But I want to find out from you, Jada. That's enough
Mhm.
about me for right now and grandmas. I want to
Oh,
find out
okay.
from you. You say you wanna kind of restart, I guess, or reignite your company.
Mhm.
You do it on e-commerce, and you have a website. I think you told me you have a website, so I want you to say that again, and then I want you to tell me if you could collaborate with somebody to get this done who's already out there doing what you're doing. Who would that person be?
Mm, That's that is a great question. Let's see here. Somebody that I could collab with.
Right, that's
Um,
already doing what you're doing.
hmm, that would kind of lie. I'll just narrow it down. Um, for me, like I said, that's a lot of people. But for me, and particularly, would of course be Rihanna.
Uh,
Why I say Rihanna? Because she's a young black woman. She's a mom, of two. She's self-made. She's come from nothing. She basically shows us, especially my generation, because I've definitely
mhm,
kept up on her music from elementary till now.
mm,
She just showed me that just because I'm a female or just because I'm from the Caribbean, I'm an outsider doesn't stop me. I could do
right.
anything a man can do. I could do something 10 times better than what a man can do. You know
Yes.
what I mean? So
Yes.
she she would be somebody I would collab with because of that.
Mm,
Because of her, I can do it, and that attitude, like, okay, and I just love that about her. That I don't care. I'm gonna do it if I want to do it, or I just love that.
mhm.
The fearlessness. Yeah.
That's just a good one too, and you're right. She's a very fascinating young woman, and she doesn't seem to let things get in her way. The barriers,
No.
stumbling blocks. Oh, please, right? Get
Yeah.
behind Satan, kind of thing, right? Because I'm
Yeah.
forward. I mean, she not only is she a beautiful woman, she's an entertainer beyond among lots of creative and wonderful entertainment. She's like in the top 10 in my book. The girl
Yeah.
is very talented, but
She's
not
a
only that,
mogul.
she's very
Yeah.
business savvy as well.
And that's what I like about her too. She's about
Yes,
her money. She's about her brand. She's about,
yes.
you know, I watch every Fenty show that comes out. Every line I'm on it because I just like she knows how to tell a good story in her
Mm.
products or whatever she sells. It
Oh,
could be Fenty. It could be Apple. Anything that she's doing. She knows how to sell it. She knows how to make the story make sense. You don't leave or finish her program or whatever you're looking at like, what she's
right.
selling or what she's
What
doing. Like,
is she talking about?
yeah, like, oh, this is what she's selling or this is what she's giving us. And it's, take it or leave it. That's what I like about it.
Mm, mm,
So
mm.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She's very good. She is.
Yeah.
She really is a good one. I mean, she has the makeup, and I love her makeup.
Love her
Oh
makeup.
my God. I tried a couple of her products. I love the foundation and that stick. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Maybe it was cover. I can't remember
Her
which one.
highlighter. Yeah.
And the highlighter and the brow brush and the brow.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that they look so expensive. Now, then they were
Mm-hmm.
not, but they look. I love the look of them. That's what I like. They look
And it's
like they're doing
natural. Yeah.
yes.
Natural.
Yeah, and it was good products. Oh my God. Last year, I think it was last year, I did during Black History Month, I did a lot of like videos around using black owned products. And
Yeah.
I did hers, some of her makeup, and I did lip bar was another one.
Oh
And then
yeah. The bar.
like yeah, and Juvia's Place. I love all of those. Oh my God.
Nice. Yes.
Yes,
It's
because I
just so smooth on the skin.
yes,
It doesn't look so cakey, I guess,
Right, exactly. That's what I like. And so, yeah, she definitely, you're right. She's very good and about her brand and knows how to put it out there and all of that. And so, yeah, that's a good role model. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now tell me about Sassy. Have you ever been to her store before? Sassy Jones?
I have not. I have not been to her store before. I actually heard of her before, but I've never really got into it.
Mhm.
Um, I didn't know she was actually from Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah.
So I had did my research. Of course, when I found out or who was doing my makeup, I said I need to do my research. I can't just be
Right,
coming up in here,
right,
you know. So I
right.
did that.
Like who?
And
Right.
I was, so I was like, this is amazing. And like I said, just being around Black entrepreneur women right here in my hometown. I know there's entrepreneurs everywhere, but just to see it, especially what I want to do on the first, behind the scenes, first hand basis, I was like, this is just amazing. This
Yes,
is amazing. Like, yeah. So
yes, yes. So I'm
yeah,
hoping, this is just me giving you some advice. I
yes,
know you're
ma'am.
nasty, but you need to get to know her and maybe there's
Yeah,
something that you guys can do together because
yeah,
I absolutely loved the outfit that she had you in. Oh
yes,
my
yes.
God, that was
Oh
you,
yeah,
girl. That was you.
yeah.
I mean, I was like, oh my God, how beautiful are you? Wow. I mean, it was amazing. It went
Yes,
with your hair, it went with your personality. I mean, it was like, wow, she did that.
yes.
Really, yeah, she did that.
Yes, she did, and I thank her enough. I know she's probably tired of me, but I just thank her enough because I'm just
I
like,
know. Right.
woo, you're it because, like I said, I follow her and watch her stuff and all her collections that she comes out with every week. The persistence, she's just amazing. Like I said, they just gave me like I can do it. Stop procrastinating.
Uh-huh,
Get to
uh-huh, uh-huh.
it.
Yep.
Get
And
to it.
it's funny how God works because he puts
Yes.
people in your path that need to be in your path. Not everybody that's in your path, he didn't put them there. So don't think that all
Right.
that,
Right. No. Yeah.
but he puts the right people in your path so that you can get a message from them. You can get some kind, like you said, some motivation. You can be, oh wow, I should have, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
know who that ram in the bush is going to be. And I tell you, yeah, that woman, I had never heard of her, never heard of the store ever. And I used to work in Richmond. I don't know how long she's been there, but I
Yeah.
used to work at J. Sargent Reynolds. I worked there for about 12 years,
Mhm.
and then I moved to DC, and so now I'm working in DC. I um, but I never heard of that store. And when she said, I'm like, where is that? So I started following her, especially after my
Yes.
girls said, we Sassy Nation. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I want to be a part of Sassy Nation. Right?
Yes, I love them. Yes.
And they said they came all the way from Maryland. I'm like, what?
Maryland, yeah.
Oh
Hmm.
wow! I'm like, yeah, I got to get over to Assassination. So I was gonna go today, but then when the young lady told me about the fashion show this morning, I'm like, oh, I need to go because she said that all these grandmas. I said, no, I need to go to that. So I figured I may not get another opportunity to get to meet them or get to meet the leader, right? So I said I better take advantage of this.
Yeah.
And then I said I'll go to Sassy because I want my stylist to come with me when I go. So I'm
Uh-huh.
going to make an appointment to make sure she's there, make sure the stylist is, we all can be there at the same time. And I'm
That's
just going
gonna be
to,
great.
the jewelry is so beautiful too. The
Quality
jewelry
is
is
amazing.
phenomenal.
Amazing. It's amazing. Yes. I just love the thing. It just brings out your personality, brings the life, the fun to it. I love it. The colors. I
Yes. And
love it. Love it. Love it.
I love jewelry, but I don't usually I love earrings, I love bracelets, all that.
Yeah.
But I don't usually like necklaces that much. But oh my
Yeah.
God,
Her
the
necklaces are the
necklace.
bomb.
Oh
They're the
my
bomb.
God. I was like, girl, I gotta have me
They're
some
the
of that.
bomb.
So I'm gonna go there and just do me a little shopping spree one day. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go and yeah.
That's why I said I need to
Wear it on
get
my
to do that as
show.
well.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear
That'd
it
be
on my
great.
show. Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. So I will let you know when I go, okay? If you can make it,
Yes, we can
have
go
a good
together.
time. Right.
Have a little date. Yeah.
Right. And you can meet April, who is the fashion stylist. You two might need to know each other as well.
Yes. Yeah, we
She's
might need to get in contact.
she's I don't know how old you are, but April I think is in her 30s, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. So you guys, yeah, would be good to meet too, because she's a
Yes,
fashion
ma'am.
stylist. And so she
Okay.
helps, right. And so like when you get ready to show your line, she'd be perfect to connect with and
Yes,
collaborate.
you will. Yes, ma'am. I would love that. Yes.
But yeah, I'm so
Okay.
excited. I'm so happy for you
Thank
that
you.
you won this and it just changed your life. I'm just so happy for you. It looks good
Thank
on
you so much.
you.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for having me as well.
Oh wow! Oh my God! You know,
Thank you.
when I met you, I'm like, oh my God, this girl is a celebrity now. I don't know if she knows that or not.
I know. I went to go tell. It's funny you said that. I went to go tell my boyfriend and my grandma. Was like, I met this lady. I love her. She kept saying I'm a celebrity now, and I was like, me, no. So I just kept telling everybody, and I was like, yes, it just like I said, just you don't know. Doors just open. You never know. Doors just open. And I just thank you, and I just thank everybody for the opportunity. So yeah,
Oh
thank you
wow,
so much.
it has been my pleasure, and I love the fact that you, when I gave you my card, you followed up immediately. A lot of people don't do that. See, that speaks volumes about who you are. So your mama raised you very well.
Thank you.
Okay, because
Yes,
people will say, oh yeah, I'll get back to you, or yeah, then you don't ever hear from them. So everybody's not like that, but there are some people that are like that, right? And
yeah,
so I was like, wow, she already texted me, we're gonna be besties someday, right?
yes, ma'am.
So I love
Yes,
that, and
ma'am.
thank you for doing that, because I'm about my word. When I say I'm gonna do something, I try my hardest to do it. If I can't do it, I say, "Girl, I tried to do it and I couldn't do it, but I'll try
Yeah,
next time," or something like that.
right, right,
You just don't leave people hanging. That's just rude, really.
right.
So I appreciate you for doing that. I appreciate you for talking to me tonight, talking to me that a couple Sundays ago now, and then for being on the show with me. I really, really, really appreciate it. So now, before we leave, let's give me
Yes,
all
ma'am.
your social media sites again, so we can make sure that people hear that. And it usually takes about. I'm going to see if I can get her to air this sooner than later. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Because I wanna send it to you. I want you to share it with your folks, and
Okay, great.
I also want to share it with Sassy, and maybe we even share it with Tabitha, because
Yes,
see, it's
share it
her
all.
impact
She's the
that
one
got
who
us
made this happen.
together.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
it's that ripple effect, right? Of Tabitha Brown. Oprah used to
Yeah.
say, they used to call it the Oprah effect. Like anybody that
Yeah,
Oprah
yeah,
partnered with or Oprah liked, they just went on to be, you just never know. So again, that's why I say you are a celebrity, girl. Get
yeah.
ready.
Yes,
Get
I'm
ready.
ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yes, ma'am. But yes,
And
like I
stay
said, I just
prayed
want to
up.
thank you. Yes, ma'am. I definitely will. And I just want to thank you again for letting me be on your platform and just giving me this light. I thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, please tell us your social media sites now again for
Yes,
us.
and my social media, you can find me on Instagram by my name, Jada, Jada, and then also my small business is called Fine Attire Jeans Co. on Instagram, and that is my website as well. So yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. It has been my pleasure, Jada, and we will stay in touch.
Thank
And I will
you.
let
Yes,
you know when I
ma'am.
go to Sassy Jones. I'm going to try to work that out, so that I want to do it before I go, because I'm going to Charlotte in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple of weeks. So I want to go before I go there, because I have an interview
Okay.
to do there while I'm there for a guy who is the head of this fleet. I mean, called the Fleet DJs. He's the head of that organization.
Hmm.
He's the founder and CEO of that organization. And I want to interview him. And so when I interview him, I want to be, yes, right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. You put get some pieces
I want to be
together.
assassination, right?
Yes,
So I
ma'am.
want to make sure I go before then. So I will keep you in the loop, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And
Please,
I will introduce
definitely.
you to April as well.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so
Perfect.
much.
All right. So thank you, darling.
Thank
And I
you.
look
Have a
forward
good
to keeping you.
one.
Bye
Thank you. Bye bye.
bye. This is the 2.0 Grandmas podcast signing off. For grandmas, about grandmas, and by a grandma. Sometimes we don't always talk to grandmas though. But this young lady, Jada Phillips, is a very special young lady. And I just wanted to share her with the world because I believe she is a celebrity. She may not believe it yet, but she is a celebrity. Yes, and she has a very beautiful spirit. And when I met her at the Tabitha Brown birthday tour, and I just want to share her with the rest of the world because I think she deserves that. Praise God.